people! So today we'll be talking about my harness. This is the Notch Sentinel harness and I've been using this for almost a year now. So this is kind of a review, my thoughts on this particular harness. I really love working with this harness. I like the Snug Fit. It feels really comfortable when I'm moving around in the tree, even hanging in like kind of weird positions. It always just feels nice and supportive. I like to have my leg straps a bit loose. Yeah, that's just what I like. So that differs from person to person. So yeah, it closes up really easily with this thingy right here. And then you've got the Velcro inside here. So that is elastic. So I really like that snug feeling with the Velcro in here and then the belt on top, keeping me nice and secure. Then you've got the same buckles here on the leg straps, which I don't really open that much. I just keep them buckled up and take it off and on. But that's just what I prefer. I put in an additional bridge. It normally just comes with this one, with the ring attached to it. I like to have two bridges. Normally I have one that's longer and then a shorter one. I like it for positioning. When I'm spiking up the tree, I like to have a shorter bridge. So yeah, that's why I like to have two. I know some people have it as a safety feature. I really don't, because I normally only use one of them at a time, unless I'm positioning myself like I want them going both ways. But yeah, that's why I have two bridges. So I like that you can add even more here. I could put in carabiners and keep my weight in here instead of the rings on the side. I only use these for positioning. So this is my standard equipment when I'm climbing. I've got my rescue kit here, which I can also use for redirects and so on. And then I've added a carry tool here, and then one on the other side as well. Then I've got my first aid kit on the back, my slings, and a knife. So that's what I've always got on my harness. Then I add things like the chicane if I need it, and of course my lanyard. But this is the setup I normally work with. So things I really like about this harness, as I said, I love the Snug Fit, and it really feels so comfortable when I'm working in it. Like you can hang in it for a long time and still feel good. I love this possibility of multiple bridges. Yeah, that just really works for me. And the size of the padding on the leg straps I really like too. I like how easy it is to buckle and unbuckle. I've tried some harnesses where it's really hard to get it up or to close it, and some that to me don't feel that secure in the way they buckle up. But this I like. And then I like the Velcro inside that's kind of hugging my body. I will say, however, that's one thing that I needed to get used to, because unbuckling is of course the last thing I do when I'm taking off my harness. But I have once climbed the tree with my harness like this. So what happened was, I came down from the tree and I was taking off all my equipment, open up my harness, and then I was asked to go up and retrieve a cambium saver that was stuck in the tree. I forgot to double check my harness and just went up like this. So I climbed the tree and I came down and I noticed that this wasn't buckled. And I don't really assume that this Velcro would have kept me that safe. So yeah, just always double check, especially when you've got something inside that makes it feel like it's buckled up. Yeah, luckily nothing happened, and this has made me check and double and triple check every time I'm climbing that I have buckled it up. But yeah, so that's the only negative thing, but the positive things with this setup just makes it worth it. I love that it has so many places where you can put in, you know, the hooks and so on. There are more on the back here, and there are just many loops and so on all the way around the harness where you can add all of your stuff if you're like me and you like to climb with a lot of things. I really like the placement of the tool straps. Just in general, the way that the harness fits, it doesn't feel that heavy even when you're carrying a chainsaw and all of your stuff on the back. Things I don't like about the harness. There's actually only one thing that I really don't like, is the thickness of these straps, because it's hard to put on the smaller carabiners, especially if you've got stuff on them. Like if I wanted to attach a water bottle or something like that, then it's often quite hard to get these little carabiners to fit on it. And now that I'm showing you, of course everything fits, so that's pretty annoying. But yeah, I've had trouble several times fitting stuff on these loops because they are too thick. So I wish they would make it without the plastic thingy on, so it's just kind of like just a strap. But that's the only thing that I don't like about the harness. When I first got the harness, it was really stiff, and I could feel it the first couple of times when I was bending over my harness like this. It would hurt because it was so rigid, but it really doesn't take that long, and then it gets really nice and flexible, and now when I'm hanging from it, it doesn't really feel, it feels really nice and flexible. And then the leg straps here are connected with elastic as well, so I don't really feel it when I'm working. It just follows my body, and it's just, it feels nice and secure and comfortable in every situation, every way you work, any way you work with it. Like even hanging like this, dead man pose. I should have this on the other side. Well, even in this really awkward position, it still feels nice and safe. Yeah. Pole dancing. I would definitely get this harness again. It's really awesome to work in, and as I said, I've used it for a year now, or almost a year, and you really can't tell that. Of course it's sturdy, but it's not worn out in any way at all, so I think it's really good quality too. It's not heavily padded, but it is padded, and it doesn't feel stiff when you're working in it, and yeah, it's really comfortable to wear. So thanks for watching. This was my first climbing gear review, and I hope you enjoyed it. And do follow me on Instagram at Female Lumberjack, and also you can find me on Facebook at Felixia Bank. See you soon. So let's try something different. Snug Fit, keeping it really snug, which I really like because that's keeping it really snug, and yeah, I just like that snug feeling with keeping the harness snug to my body. I love the Snug Fit, extra snug, Snug Fit, this nice snug fit. Then you've got the extra Velcro, like if I wanted a water bottle. Yeah, and then I think it's a nice, easy harness to buckle and unbuckle. I think some of the harnesses I've tried, and now it's not working because I'm trying to show how easy it is.